Hello, how are you, my friends? I'm so happy to be communicating with you once again. I will be posting this video and my other videos on YouTube so you can access them anytime you wish or try to do some of the exercises from the Crystal Light Collective. I am very excited when you try to play. It makes me very happy inside, like, yay, they're trying to play the card game I'm trying to teach. So I am thrilled and I am so grateful for you for trying to connect to that subtle energy of all that is and to see the magic and wonder of it all. But then this video, I wanted to talk about your ego and how your ego can trigger you into survival mode and possibly cause you to freak out, have a panic attack, get anxiety, stress out, bark at someone, snap at someone. You feel off no matter what happens when you go into that ego mode or that fear mode. And I think what inspired me to create this video was the acknowledgement that society doesn't really talk about your ego. And instead of suppressing your ego or denying those emotions existing, and we all know how society likes to suppress fear, right? We take medicine to suppress the fear, or we drink, or we take drugs, or whatever. It's cool. I'm just saying that there are mechanisms and devices to suppress emotions, or you eat to suppress emotions. There's a variety of ways, right? You understand what I'm trying to convey to you. It doesn't matter. I think an approach would really help all of us is the understanding that the ego is you that has to be acknowledged and loved. And I think too many times a lot of teachers out there are denying your ego to be loved. I just dropped off my daughter to her job, and she works at an ice cream place. And I fed her right before, and she was eating something really messy, and she freaked out. She just freaked out. She got mad. She was yelling at me. And before I dropped her off, she's like, "Mama, I'm so sorry." And I laughed and I said, "It's okay. Everyone has their triggers." And she's like, "Well, I don't find, when you laugh, my triggers to be funny." And I said, until you can embrace your triggers and love that part of yourself, it will only come out stronger. And she's like, "Mom, I don't understand." And I said, it's a master level, it is a Jedi level concept. But when you can accept those parts of yourself, the intensity or the frequency of it doesn't need to be as much, doesn't need to be heard or listened to. But that ego, when you go into survival mode and fear and anxiety and panic and all of that, that has to be expressed. And when you accept it, which is in the frequency of love, it will help you. How will that help you? Isabel, I don't understand. Can you please tell me how that will help you? Okay. I want you to think of yourself as a rock. And you're in the ocean, this huge ocean. And this rock is outside of the ocean. So you can see the waves crash into it, right? And you see the frothiness of the waves. Those waves are your emotions. Your emotions do not define you. Your emotions is a tool for you by the mechanism, the design, that you are not aligned with your inner being. It is a compass and it is a guide that you have a limiting belief. I'm not going to go into limiting beliefs right now. I'm just going to talk about your ego. You are the rock. Those waves of emotions are crashing into you. Your ego steps in and you go into fear and panic, and you might even freak out. When you can step into the emotion, when you can accept that part that, okay, I'm freaking out. Okay, I'm being triggered. Okay, I'm upset. And submerge yourself, imagine yourself as that rock going within that ocean and allowing the waves of your emotions to go over and around you. If you want, at that moment when you submerge yourself into the ocean, you can do the Jedi work at that moment, and you can ask yourself, why am I being triggered? What is my limiting belief? Why is eating messy food so wrong? Why do I get so mad? What is this in relation to? Sometimes you can do the Jedi work right in the moment, and sometimes you cannot, and it's okay. But there is something there that needs to be understood within your vibration. And when you accept that part of you, it does not need to be expressed or experienced as frequently. It will be softer because you are changing your vibration when you do this type of work. And I hope this really helps. I hope you understand that your ego is not to be feared. It's not to be hated. That the ego is you, and you can love your ego and you can allow it to be expressed without judgment. All right? All right. I'll talk to you later. Bye.